What up, you guys? Slim here at SlimXTeampurplepanda, back with another deck discussion once again from my trade channel. He's been sending me a lot of good content, so shout out to him. This is going to be a deck discussion on a deck that a lot of people might have encountered, might not have encountered. I've encountered it like once or twice, like in my whole career, but it does, there's a buzz about it and people are making it. The deck is Final Countdown. For those of you who don't know what Final Countdown is, Final Countdown is basically you use the card Final Countdown, you pay 2,000 life points, and after 20 turns, the person who activated Final Countdown wins the match. We're not just talking about game one, you guys. We're talking about the entire match. So that means that if they activate it and they win game one, they've won the entire match. You don't even get a game two or game three. Kind of broken. Yeah, kind of broken. So, I had to go and do my research on Final Countdown, and the deck is interesting because it's a stall deck. So, I mean, it's a very annoying deck to play. Basically, what it says here is that you combination it with with a stall deck thing, and what they say is that if Final Countdown is initially negated, the only way to declare a Final Countdown victory is to retrieve Final Countdown from your graveyard, or having another copy, and you have to pay the other 2,000 life points, and no matter what, you have to wait 20 turns. So, yeah. So that's how it works, basically. You play it, activate it, it goes off, you have 20 turns, you better win, or you're going to lose the whole match. So what they're saying is, like, the way that the deck runs is it runs cards like Pyro, Clock of Destiny. I don't know if people remember those cards from Pharaonic Guardian. It's really old. And what it says is move the turn count forward by 1 turn. The turn in which this card is activated continues as normal. So consider you're on turn 2. It makes it already turn 3. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's basically just like speeding up time, which is kind of cool. And what it does is, that allows to move forward to another step closer to ending the game. It's saying, there's that card, but, the deck doesn't have a lot of defenses, so what people have been using are cards like Threatening Roar and Thunder of Ruler. These are trap cards that stop, the battle phase. So, if you can't attack, it kind of sucks. It's like, how else are you going to get your opponent's life points and win in 20 turns? So, basically what the deck is saying is that, you need to have a draw engine for it if you're unable to draw Final Countdown in your opening couple turns. So they're saying using Cyber Valley is key because everyone knows how to use Cyber Valley. Using Battle Fader to end the battle phase. Pot of Duality and Upstart allow you to draw another card since you don't, special summon. Then there's cards like Deslocuta that help you draw and Wormlinks that help you draw. And then, there's your draw engine right there. So you have your way of speeding up the turns, you have the key card itself, and then you have ways of defending yourself and stopping the battle phase, which is key. Cards like Swift-Iron Scarecrow, not Swift-Iron Scarecrow, that Scarecrow card, that little common thing that you discard to end the battle phase. So there's him. Then there's Swift Scarecrow. And then there's ways of, stalling your opponent. Those cards are, of course, Swords of Revealing Light, Nightmare Still Cage, Level Limit Area B, Messenger of Peace, Gravity Bind. And then, to protect your life points, they say include monsters that can get around Gravity Bind, like Deswombat and other stuff like that. And, it's stuff like that really makes this deck, it's playable. I mean, I don't know how good it is, in this current format, especially with Samurais and other decks going around. But they just say that in order to run the deck, you run cards like Swift Scarecrow, Mystic Piper, Battle Fader, Zero Gardna, Sangan, and then you run, a draw engine. And then you just run a lot of stall cards like Wabaku, anything that saves your life points for those 20 turns. And that's basically how the deck runs, you guys. I mean, I really don't know what else to say on it. Do I think it's good? Personally, not really. I think it needs work. It needs to get publicity. It needs to be tweaked. Pro players need to make it and show that it works. Basically, it's just a stall deck with a big win condition. That's the only way I can sum it up. It's a cool deck. People have lost to it before. I haven't lost to it yet. Not saying that I won't or that I'll even ever play it again. People might actually make it after this video. I do think it's a nicer alternative to Empty Jar, though. Honestly, though, because at least you're playing stuff. Granted, you're stalling, which is kind of a sign of weakness in this game, but I mean, we all have to try and stall at one point, so I really don't have a problem with that. It's when, you don't even get a turn, and you just watch all your cards go to the graveyard that, I don't know, there's just something about that, I don't know, it makes me feel that, you're not really playing the game, you're playing solitaire, so, Yeah, you guys, short video, short and sweet on this deck discussion because, it's not a big deck yet. If it ever gets big again, I'll redo the video. But that's all I got to say. Once again, thank you, my trade channel, for the idea. This will be the deck discussion on Final Countdown. If you haven't tried the deck and you want to try it out, go ahead. It seems pretty cheap aside from, well, it's pretty cheap now. Duality is getting reprinted. So it's worth trying, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, subscribe. Trying to get up to 300. Getting closer and closer each day. Thank you guys for the support, and try the deck out. Let me know how it runs. If you got any questions, leave them below. Keep sending me ideas. I'll keep making the videos for you guys. So that's all I got to say, you guys. Thank you for watching.